When the song come on, let me see you get gone. Baby mama.
Welcome back, friends, and a happy 4th birthday to Princess Lilibet. Can you hear the screams over in camp, "We hate Harry and Meghan"? Meghan just threw yet another grenade. Moon bump believers and Sussex baby scam truthers are in shambles. Nilufar Puranama, aka Meghan's mole, one of the most prolific spreaders of the moon bump conspiracy theory, is not having a good day. Her meltdown even caught the eye of the menswear account guy who said he had to block her because he doesn't like to see stupid things. They are unwell. Pray for them. Or don't. To celebrate Princess Lilibet's 4th birthday on June 4th, 2025, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, shared 2 sets of previously unseen photos and a cheeky video on Instagram, capturing intimate family moments with Lilibet and Prince Harry. Meghan's first post featured 2 black and white photos. Meghan holding Lilibet on her lap while they appear to be on a boat. Both have windswept hair, suggesting a breezy day. I hope this kid has a life vest somewhere. Knowing Harry and Meghan, she probably does. Lilibet's face is partially visible with her eyes and the top half of her face shown, while Meghan's arms cover the lower half, maintaining some privacy. If I was going to speculate on who Lilibet looks like based on this photo, it wouldn't be Thomas Markle Sr., like trolls cynically like to suggest. It would be her father, Prince Harry. Same eyes, same hair. The second photo is an intimate black and white shot of Meghan cradling a newborn Lilibet in 2021, likely shortly after her birth at Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital. The image captures a tender moment of skin-to-skin contact between mother and daughter. The caption reads, "Happy birthday to our beautiful girl. 4 years ago today she came into our lives, and each day is brighter and better because of it. Thanks to all of those sending love and celebrating her special day." The second post featured a photo of Prince Harry holding a newborn Lilibet, with the 2 gazing at each other. The photo captures a tender father-daughter moment, likely taken shortly after Lilibet's birth in 2021. The second photo depicts Harry and Lilibet walking hand-in-hand barefoot along a sandy path, surrounded by palm trees, likely in California or their recent family trip to Mexico. Harry holds his shoes and a cap in his other hand, and Lilibet's red hair inherited from her father is in pigtails. The photo is taken from behind, emphasizing their bond without showing Lilibet's face. The caption reads, "The sweetest bond to watch unfold, daddy's little girl and favorite adventurer. Happy birthday, Lili." And then the final blow, a video. This video is great for a number of reasons. 1, it's the type of shit that will absolutely scandalize the people Harry and Meghan left behind in the UK and piss off all the right people. 2, this video manages to be more human than any video the Waleses have ever put out. And that includes Kate's weird "I'm cancer-free" video. Sorry, but she still came across like a robot. And 3, it further debunks the whole Meghan was never pregnant conspiracy theory. The video is a throwback clip from 2021, filmed in a hospital room when Meghan was a week past her due date with Lilibet. It shows Meghan and Prince Harry dancing to the viral TikTok song "Baby Mama" by Starrkeisha, participating in a social media dance challenge meant to induce labor. Meghan, heavily pregnant and wearing a loose black dress, is seen twerking dancing around the room with one hand on her baby bump. Harry, dressed casually in a hoodie and jeans, joins in, playfully twerking with his back to the camera and later pulling his hood over his head as he dances. Harry described this exact scene in his memoir Spare. "I feel like I should do a PSA about what a fetal heartbeat monitoring strap is. There seems to be a lot of trolls who claim to have had children who don't know that's what Meghan is wearing under her dress." The lighthearted video, which had 2 million views in an hour and is going viral, captures the couple's playful chemistry as they attempt to encourage labor through dance, after other methods like spicy food, walking, and acupuncture failed. The caption on the video reads, "4 years ago today, this also happened. Both of our children were a week past their due dates. So when spicy food, all that walking, and acupuncture didn't work, there was only one thing left to do. The reactions to the video have been largely positive because why wouldn't they be? This video is sweet, silly, and shows Harry and Meghan's endearing, slightly dorky personalities. Most importantly, it shows that they have both buried their last fuck. That's part of the reason their haters are so mad. They are beyond anyone's control, and they won't be shamed into silence. William and Kate talk about how they want to be the progressive millennial royals, and bless them, they do try. but those overly produced cinematic videos they post keep missing the mark. I've said this before, but they need to take notes from Harry and Meghan because even when William and Kate try to do the whole candid thing, it just looks produced. Harry and Meghan's detractors and royalists don't realize that royal fans are old and getting older, and the royals aren't attracting any new fans among the younger generation. You know who is Harry and Meghan? So instead of scoffing, they should pay attention. The best part is the usual suspects are absolutely melting down over this video. The Murdoch press called it cringy. No surprise there. Even though they praised this mom for doing the same thing. As one tweet that received 33,000 likes said, Meghan truly understands that nothing upsets the Brits more than joy. Especially her joy. I'd like to think Meghan is trolling her trolls. Even though she explicitly said she doesn't read 99% of what's written about her, she has to know that people have unhinged reactions to everything she does. Piers Morgan commented that we were 2 months away from a sex tape, which says more about him than it does about Harry and Meghan. If you see a video of a couple doing a silly dance before the birth of their child and you think sex tape, then you're a freak. Angela Levin, honestly, her tweet doesn't even make sense. She was either so enraged when she typed it or sundowning. Showing her wobbling stomach and bending down legs wide so you can almost see their tops. Almost. Oh dear. If she wanted to film herself, she should have kept it private, not turn others' stomach. Saying it's Lilibet's birthday is no excuse. It's just embarrassing. Embarrassing for who? Do these two look like they give a single fuck? Yet she wanted to be a royal. She is a royal Angela, whether you like it or not. Weird how Angela doesn't mention Harry at all, even though he's in the video as well. I think Angela is just mad because she's been spreading and amplifying conspiracy theories about Meghan faking her pregnancy for years, and this video debunks all of that. The idea that what Harry and Meghan are doing in this video is somehow unbecoming of a member of the royal family is hilarious when you consider who's in the royal family. And because these people spent so much time insisting Meghan wasn't a royal anyway. Brittany Raymer, aka Royal News Network's meltdown over Harry and Meghan's video is hilarious. Brittany, who is in desperate need of a good lay, did not take kindly to being called a prude and a hater. She said she'd rather be prude than tacky. Brittany, you are tacky. Look at your decor and your clothes. Then in response to being told she should find a little sliver of joy and dance a little today, Brittany insisted being prudish doesn't mean you don't have joy, but she doesn't deny being joyless. This genuinely made me laugh out loud. Then she said something truly delusional. She said, "The royals are regal, dignified, classy, elegant, and sophisticated, while Meghan looks like a trashy woman in her 40s trying to regain her youth. If that appeals to you, sure. But she does claim a royal title, and as long as she does, she'll be held to a royal standard. First of all, the royals are none of those things. Their shit stinks just like everyone else's because they're humans, not gods. There's nothing trashy or immature about a joyful couple dancing before welcoming their new child. Brittany, you're 38 years old, and Meghan looks at least 15 years younger than you at nearly 44. Also, what are royal standards and who sets them? Hopefully not Brittany because she frequently criticizes Harry and Meghan for things she praises other royals for. Brittany also demanded that we bring back dignity to the royal family. When was the royal family ever dignified? There is absolutely nothing undignified about what Meghan is doing. Meghan dancing is a natural, joyful expression, often recommended by healthcare professionals to encourage labor. It can stimulate oxytocin release, ease discomfort, and promote pelvic movement to aid fetal positioning. Culturally, dance has been part of childbirth rituals across societies, celebrating the strength and autonomy of women in labor. Framing it as undignified ignores its physical and emotional benefits, rooted in biology and tradition, and unfairly polices women's bodies during a deeply personal process. And let's be honest, there are some racial undertones to this criticism. The Daily Mail, for example, is criticizing Meghan for doing the same thing they praised a white woman for doing. Much of the criticism is being directed at Meghan when Harry was in the video. Accusing a woman of color of not being classy, regal, or dignified is racially coded because these terms are often weaponized to perpetuate stereotypes rooted in historical racism. They imply a lack of sophistication or respectability, drawing on centuries-old tropes that depict black individuals as inherently uncivilized or inferior. All Meghan did was do a silly dance with her husband. I'm grateful to Louis Pisano for dragging Britney. He said, "Ma'am, you have bigger fish to fry than Meghan Markle, like the fact your brows haven't been seen since the Blair years, that your lips are thinner than Prince William's hairline, and you've got gums that could have started their own colonial empire. Isn't that the truth?" My wife, if you know you know, Natasha Cannell, aka According to Taz, who has spent years profiting from spreading conspiracy theories about Meghan Duchess of Sussex faking her pregnancy by using a prosthetic moon bump, made a personal appeal to the king asking him to strip the Sussexes of their titles or at the very least remove them from the royal family website, all because of a video that proves Meghan was very much pregnant. First of all, it's 2025, who cares about a royal family website? If you body shame a woman during and after her pregnancy like Natasha has done to Meghan, and then get mad when she posts a joyful video of herself dancing before giving birth, then you're a trashy, low-class individual. Natasha is also good friends with an alleged sexual predator. Look at them attending this party on this piss-stained rug. Very classy. Then there's Camilla Tominey, who always looks like she just swallowed a bee. Camilla was really triggered by Meghan's joy because she wrote a very huffy piece just hours after Meghan posted the video. Clutching her pearls, Camilla writes, "Even in my wildest pregnancy moments, I can't imagine twerking like Meghan. Neither can anyone else on this planet, Camilla, on account of the stick up your ass." It's also weird that Camilla begins this piece by implying that her experience giving birth is normal and therefore Meghan's isn't because Meghan does what she calls a slut drop. Does she mean getting low? This article is dripping with internalized misogyny. Harry and Meghan have consistently emphasized control over their narrative rather than blanket privacy. They never explicitly stated a desire for total seclusion. This dance was already referenced in Prince Harry's memoir, Spare, in which he shared a lot more about Lilibet's birth than this dance. So really, this is nothing new. It's ridiculous for Camilla to accuse Meghan of being inappropriate or attention-seeking when Camilla has divulged private details about Meghan's life. If you remember, she was the one who broke the story about Harry and Meghan dating. God forbid Meghan be the one to share personal details about her own life. And finally, there is joyless Sarah Vine, whose column about the video was so predictably bitter. Vine called the video of Meghan and Harry dancing crass and vulgar, questioning why Meghan shared it now, suggesting it was a bid to endear her to the masses or take back control. She argued it undermined their privacy stance, dubbing Meghan the Duchess of Privacy, mockingly. Again, Harry and Meghan never said they wanted privacy, they wanted control. The fact that they were able to share this video 4 years later on Meghan's personal Instagram account confirms their stance. I'm pretty sure Harry and Meghan weren't trying to endear themselves to the masses, certainly not the Daily Mail reading biddies. One of the lines in the song is, "Your opinion is irrelevant." I think they don't give a fuck. While Vine asserts the video failed to endear the couple to the masses, the video garnered over 23 million views in one day, indicating significant public interest. And thousands of positive posts across different social media platforms, which suggests many fans appreciated the authenticity and vulnerability of the post. This undermines Vine's assumption that the video was broadly seen as embarrassing or unrelatable. Since Meghan posted the video, she has gained about 400,000 new followers. The negative commentary surrounding Meghan and Harry's baby mama dance video has been very ignorant and old-fashioned. It really says a lot about how people still judge and police women's bodies and the way they choose to give birth. People who are saying Meghan's dancing is unbecoming of a royal are missing the fact that Meghan is actually doing something that is recommended by medical professionals. And this video, that's been viewed 23 million times as of right now, promotes the idea that women can approach childbirth with agency and individuality. It challenges the idea that there's a right way and a wrong way to give birth, and has reignited interest in movement as a vital part of childbirth, 4 years after the baby mama dance trend. No one can ever convince me that Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, isn't the most influential royal since Princess Diana. The Princess of Wales has been a patron of the Maternal Mental Health Alliance since September 2022, and she hasn't made the kind of impact on the subject of maternal health that Meghan has had in the past 24 hours. Kate's overly produced cinematic Mother Nature video hasn't gotten as much attention or sparked the same kind of meaningful conversations as Meghan's cell phone video. For royal fans who snidely say that Kate would never do a baby mama dance, as if it somehow makes Kate better than Meghan, you're right, she wouldn't. She lacks rhythm, and by the looks of this video, fine motor skills. She lacks a personality because she spent too much time being what everyone else wanted her to be instead of a real person. And after 20+ years in the spotlight, she still isn't comfortable in her own skin. Pay attention to who is most upset by Meghan's post. Of course, it's the usual suspects with Meghan derangement syndrome, but it's also the same people who have profited from dehumanizing Meghan. It's the same people who continue to try and shame her and Harry into silence. That's why Harry and Meghan's joy is triggering. I think Elon and Trump's breakup might be the only thing that can knock this video from the top of the news cycle, but I suspect we will get more unhinged takes. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe if you liked this video.